The European Internet Network brings you the news, sponsored by DHL Worldwide Express, your distribution partners.
Hello and welcome to Inside China Today. I'm Deirdre Brennan, and here are some of the stories we're following for Tuesday, May 19th. India's defense minister repeats his allegations of the Chinese threat. China dismisses accusations it tried to influence the 1996 U.S. election campaign. And a Canadian television station airs video footage of prisoner abuse in China. Defense Minister George Fernandez on Monday repeated allegations that China is India's greatest security threat. Fernandez said a 1996 report from an Indian parliamentary committee recommends New Delhi develop and upgrade its missile system to counter Beijing. Fernandez caused a frenzy last week when he spoke of what he perceives as the military threat posed by China. His comments were magnified by the announcement that India had conducted 5 underground nuclear tests. For more on the issue, see Inside China Today's top stories. Meanwhile, a Pakistani foreign ministry official is in Beijing this week for 3 days of meetings with Chinese leaders. Without giving details of the talks, a Chinese foreign ministry statement said the two sides would discuss regional security issues. China and Pakistan enjoy a close military relationship, and diplomats have predicted Beijing will try to convince Islamabad not to conduct its own nuclear tests in response to those conducted by India last week. China has dismissed allegations that it contributed money to the U.S. Democratic Party's 1996 election campaign. A foreign ministry spokesman says China never has and never will use money to influence political affairs in the United States. The funding allegations came to light again last week when the New York Times reported that the Democratic Party fundraiser, Johnny Chung, had told Justice Department investigators he received more than $300,000 from a Chinese army officer as a donation to the 1996 campaign. The Canadian television network says it has the first ever documentary proof of police abuse of prisoners in China. CTV footage aired on Monday shows a man handcuffed to a window being beaten violently during an interrogation. CTV journalist Holly Doan says the camera was trained on the second-story window of a police station in Shanghai. She says multiple suspects received similar treatment. The video was shot in October 1997 and April of this year. And now for a look at Wednesday's weather. Expect showers and thunderstorms in Beijing. Daytime highs will reach the upper 70s with overnight lows in the high 60s. Skies will be partly cloudy over Shanghai. Highs will reach the upper 60s with overnight lows in the high 50s. There's a chance of thunderstorms in Hong Kong. Highs will reach around 85 with overnight lows in the upper 70s. It will be cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms in Taipei. Highs will reach around 80 with overnight lows around 70. And that's Inside China Today. For the European Internet Network, this is Deirdre Brennan.
Today's news was brought to you by DHL Worldwide Express.